All right, welcome back. Another episode of DWD's Trapcast. They said we wouldn't be back. We're here. We're already hungry. Let's go. Let's just introduce her. Let's go.
Hey, it's your boy Dom.
Hey, you got Alex.
And then our guest today.
What up, man? Luck next up.
There we go. I've been excited, looking forward to this all week. I've been telling everyone about it. Tell us a little about yourself.
Name's Luck. I was born in Iowa City, raised out in Las Vegas until the age of 14. Came back here, then just got stuck in this life. Never went back, you know what I mean? Never went back. So now I consider myself a Clinton native, and I'm a musician, man. I wouldn't classify myself just as a rapper or as a singer. Like, I will do anything, you know what I mean? I go across all platforms. It don't matter.
That's awesome.
I listen to every type of music. I'm not biased to any type of music. I got a playlist of nothing but rock on my phone.
Right.
Nothing but rock. Like,
see, that's the thing.
You like country too?
2 songs.
Two songs. I felt that.
I like fucking. You find out who your friends
Okay.
Something like that one, and then you're always gonna love it. You gotta know when.
Okay.
That come on anywhere on my list.
Okay.
Yeah. I fuck with that.
See, I like country. So,
Yeah, you a country guy?
Yeah, but I listen to everything too. I mean, like, I go to rock. I even listen to I like Beethoven and shit like that.
Yeah. Classical. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Old country, new country. I like it all. So I'm not a picky person.
I think so. I can stand old country, but like new country is just not. It's not it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It is.
Yeah,
And that's
it's like
annoying to me.
rap country.
And it's the same
rap,
with the
and I don't
normal
like
pop
it.
music. It's just a lot of repetitive bullshit, to be
Yeah.
honest. And it's the same thing with country. It's not necessarily because it's country I don't like it. Because
Yeah.
there are some older country songs I do enjoy, like you were saying. But for the most part, it's always been hip hop / there we go. That's what I grew up with. You know what I mean? I feel like everyone. I didn't grow up in Clinton. I grew up in Davenport till I was about 12 years old. So like I moved to Fulton when I was about 13, but I still consider myself like a native of this area too,
Right.
like you were saying, bro.
Yeah.
But let's talk about your album because that's what's got me hyped up. So that comes out this Friday, May 28th. Is gonna be on
May 31st.
May 31st.
On
May
Memorial
31st.
Day.
Okay, that's what's up
Yeah,
though. Okay,
On
and then
Memorial
you said it's on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere.
Everywhere, wherever you want to tune into it, man.
That's what's
Shit,
up. And we'll have
Snapchat.
links for your profile and stuff in this episode and shit. But we were talking earlier because you only got those 2 songs right now up there, and I like them a lot actually. Like you've got really good flow, and it tells like you've like perfected like your style, what you're going for at least. And that's one thing that I respect a lot because like the lyrics, like they can come and go whenever for any artist. It's if like they can do that sound, you know what I mean? And you were already saying it where like you listen to rock. You can tell that's like not just hip hop music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got a lot of inspiration. What would you say like your favorite artists are?
This is gonna sound crazy
It's fine,
because
yeah.
it is like he is now today's epitome of what hip hop is, and that's J. Cole.
Okay.
I can recite
There we go.
any J. Cole song like that. I mean, I connected with that man, bro.
That's
like,
what's up. Let's talk about the Fallout thing. How'd you like that album?
boy.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
me too.
yeah.
I was very hesitant to listen to it at first
You
because
talking about off season?
off season, not fall.
Yeah, off season.
Off season,
Yeah.
because I wasn't a big fan of KOD.
Right.
For Your Eyes Only is awesome, of course. The 2014, who can beat that shit?
Yeah.
Born Sinner, all of the old J. Cole, I'm a fan.
Right.
And that's why I feel like I hold him to a higher standard. And I'm like, man, but that album, that was
Off
actually a
season.
banger, bro.
Yeah, it was.
I couldn't believe how good it was
And
because
it's crazy how a person like J. Cole, this shows you his versatility as well.
Mhm.
He can go from back in the day, you couldn't pay that man enough money to get you on a song with him if your name wasn't Kendrick Lamar, bro.
Yeah.
He wasn't going. Like, I don't fuck with you, you're not better than me. But he got smart and he's like, I gotta get versatile. This game is what it is now. So I'm gonna get motherfuckers like Lil Baby on my motherfucking track. I'm gonna get Savage on my track. And I'm still gonna make that song just as hard in my own way, bro, with being able to have somebody like that on my song. Like that's just a testament to that man's greatness. The fact that he ain't got to put no promos out for nothing he does. He can literally drop an album without saying a single word of it, and that motherfucker gonna do over 20 million on Spotify in 2 days, bro.
You know
what I mean?
There was actually one song, one of more recent, that I actually listened to of J. Cole because, like Dustin said, I haven't really been a J. Cole fan since 2014.
Yeah.
That was a good ass album, and I felt like after that, I was like, damn, his new shit's gonna be fire, and it just like didn't hold up to that higher standard that I wanted it to be.
The thing that sucks is like I like J. Cole a lot, and like he would drop like the Middle Child single. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, that was good.
Like,
oh yeah,
and that just leaves you hungry for more. Like, where you going, J. Cole? Get back here, bro.
But I actually like the Snow on the Bluff.
Yeah,
that was actually that was actually a really good song.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because he can touch on
on every subject,
anything. It don't matter what it is. He's gonna make it. He's gonna make it a hit, bro. He's gonna tell a story with.
That's why I love it.
That is what is dead in today's hip hop. Nobody tells stories in it. And this is what I'm gonna tell you about my album right now. So if you listen and pay attention, my album, it plays out like an entire movie. As a matter of fact, just so y'all are the first ones to hear it. Me and my producer, we're already talking about. We're gonna film an entire movie to my album, bro, because the album is a story. It's gonna be a 33 minutes. How long the album is? 33 minutes of music videos that also tell a story, bro. All ran concurrently.
Yeah, that's
how we gonna do it.
Looking forward to that coming out. That's the thing. Like you just said, there isn't much storytelling in rap anymore.
Like, actually, one of my favorite storyteller raps. Obviously, King Von. He's such a good storyteller.
As much as like people say like all of his music like sounds the same type stuff, but it's interesting. Like I watched a lot of interviews with him, like just how he made music. He's like, I would go in there knowing what like the end of the story would be type shit, and just go in and like tell the story around that. Like you know what I mean? Just coming up and like that's the type of shit you need is to be able to paint a world so vivid that people can understand that type shit. I respect that a lot.
And he perfected that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know y'all probably heard of Mortal Technique. He was another one that could tell a damn good story. And it would be 8 minutes long, and your ass would be listening for all 8 minutes. Like
when everyone knows the Dance with the Devil one.
One of the actually my favorite story songs is actually Rico's Story by Speaker Knockers. If you haven't heard that, bro, there's part 1, 2, and 3. I know every single lyric to all 3 parts.
Oh yeah.
That song is so good. It's like 8 minutes long when you put all 3 together.
Yeah, but Speaker Knockers, he was low key ahead of his time, and he was fucking great, bro.
Oh my god, I could not imagine.
Oh man, do you know how big he'd be now?
Oh, insane!
It'd be dumb.
That's true though.
But if y'all don't
same
know,
with Juice. You like Juice WRLD too?
Oh yeah.
Like same with him. Like it was just. I've listened to some of his freestyles. He'll just go in and he'll just straight up. Just go crazy on every single one. Like, and then some of the other rappers, the interviews with them would talk about how it take them forever to come up with some lyrics and stuff like that. And
dude,
it was just crazy.
It's so funny when you watch the Juice WRLD 1 hour and then he's seen Smoke Perp. Much love to Smoke Perp, but like he couldn't freestyle for shit. It's like I can't either. But like, why go on this freestyle thing if you're gonna embarrass yourself like that, bro?
I remember when I seen this video of Juice WRLD freestyling, and it was. Smoke Purple, it was either Smoke Perp or Scheming, but I think it was one of them. And he was just going off, and he was sitting there freestyling for like 5 minutes straight, and they were just like handing him random objects to freestyle with, and he just kept going and going and going, and they kept trying to stop him, and he wouldn't.
You talking about Juice?
Yeah, he just. That man was a freestyle king.
Yeah. And the reason why I really like Juice a lot too, it's because like even though I grew up off of hip hop too, the other side of me like listened to a lot of like alternative music, I guess, like not rock, but like the punk rock type shit. Like I got the Blink-182 tattoo, like because I grew up with them. And,
where are you?
Right, for but like I love that shit. Like the new artists who were influenced by those same people that I listened to growing up, you can see that in their music too. You know what I mean? The people who are doing rap over rock beats or something like that, or like all these rappers, Trippie Redd, they just did that Travis Barker produced rock album. You know what I mean? MGK is kind of I don't know. I don't like MGK in the sense because he's okay rapper. I'll say this. And the Eminem beef, I do think Eminem beat him, but Rap Devil wasn't bad at all. I was like, if he wouldn't have used that auto-tune so bad, I feel like he could have like won that beef, but like he kind of shot himself in the foot there. Yeah. But I do like that style of him not being afraid to genre bend. Like that's all. Like that's the type of shit I live for. Because like,
knock the whole cherry out.
You know what I mean? When you don't even know what to classify what song you listen to, like Jaden Smith's a good example. Like, what the fuck does he make music for? I don't know. It's good though. But shit. The one thing I did want to ask, what made you like decide to get into music?
I've
natural love for it.
I've been around it like all my life. It was my.
What's your biggest inspirations too?
My biggest inspirations is honestly, partially me, bro. Like, I've always believed that nobody in this world has ever believed in me as much as I have myself.
Yeah, that's true, though.
So, I pull what I've been through in my life as, bro, you done been through this shit. You still here.
True. Yeah.
It still fuels you.
Yeah, it fuels me. You know what I mean? And my other one, I'd have to say my uncle out in Vegas.
Okay.
He taught me. He was a combat trainer in the Marines, man. Like, and he wasn't training no little shrimp new people that was coming in. No, he was doing advanced techniques, and so he was an asshole. Let's get that out the way right now. He was a straight up asshole. But in everything that he ever told me, he always left a desire for something more. You know what I mean? Like everything, like he had sayings that would just make you like, man, I can do anything that I gotta work for that I want to work for. I'll make it happen. You know what I mean? And that was the Marine in him. He was used to, trying to boost people's confidence.
No, for real. We say all the time that people in this area, well, not just this area, but a lot of people in this area, they get too comfortable and they're never like willing to take the risk or, you know what I mean, chase whatever dream.
And then
they'll
want. Just hop on and latch on to people that are actually doing really successful and stuff like that.
But it takes a certain type of person to even have faith in yourself. Yeah. So like I respect the shit out of that. And you do almost got to be in love with yourself too to be your own hype man. You got to, man. Yep.
That's the only person who ain't ever gonna back down on you.
Exactly, you.
It's yourself.
But
you're always gonna have your own back.
Yeah. Hopefully, there's some people that don't. Man.
I felt that.
You know what I mean? and that's what I was gonna say. That like when I said I believe in myself more than anybody else, I really feel like everybody really should. You should believe in yourself because it don't matter what these 2,000 people. I don't give a fuck if it's the entire America saying this about you, bro. If you feel like you can do better than what you're doing, then you can. Man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's
up.
up.
I don't need a single soul to believe in me to be able to do what I feel like I can do.
Yeah, for real. So what's your process look like for you writing songs? Do you ever like what's your style or like your workflow?
Really what it is I just listen to a beat.
Okay. That's what I also said. I didn't know if you made
like literally a beat just tells me like
right.
This is where you should go with it. This is what you say with it. But then there are sometimes I write best when I'm pissed off.
Yeah, okay, right? I felt that.
So when I'm pissed off or I got something going on, it happens a lot at work.
It's a real good way to channel.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
It is. Like so at that time I don't need a beat. Yeah. I'll find a little melody in my head, you know what I mean, get the little snap going, and then I'll just be like, okay, yeah, I got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll go from there. But I'll tell you now, on the album, there are only 3 songs on the album that were actually ever wrote down. I didn't write them until afterwards. I came up with the song and in bits and pieces. One day I do the hook, the next day I come up with the verse.
Yeah.
Hook, next
just almost what you're feeling in the studio.
Pretty much. And then like, yeah, I'll just go from there. And then I'll go in the studio, I'll lay it down without ever having to write it. I repeat the shit so much to myself while I'm working. It's just stuck. It's stuck like I done listened to it 2,000 times. Yep. Low key I have. You know what I mean? And so then I just go in the studio, I lay it down, and then afterwards, after I'm done laying it down, while my producer's mixing the shit, I'll be on my phone writing down the lyrics. Like, all right, this is what I said. This is what I said. Afterwards, just so I would have it. Because, at the same time, even if you thought of it, if you ain't got no physical proof of it, then it don't exist to nobody else. Yep. If they hear it, then they can say, "Oh yeah, that was mine."
Do you live it outside of work as well? Like you're constantly trying to come up
all day, bro, all day. Like, okay, most of my time is spent at work. That I work a lot. So it's a miracle that I find time to.
Yeah, that's what I say. We all appreciate that, man. For a lot.
But other than that, I'm spending time with my family.
Because there's still life. Yep, you can chase those goals, but I felt that you gotta find the perfect balance.
Yeah, and
I don't know. Have you heard the song "Opportunity Cost" by Jeezy?
No.
Listen to it sometime. It talks about his music career, and I just like how it really explained it. That anything you chase, you can accomplish as long as you believe in yourself.
Right.
So,
that's the thing too, is that like so many
that
people
song would like hype me up and stuff like that.
They're quick to say they want to do something like, become a musician or start something like that, but they're never gonna have the drive to actually like follow through. Or if they are, they're not gonna be like, you know what I mean? enough drive to stay consistent with it, and that's going to be a problem because even when it's hard and like you know what I mean, oh, I should give up or whatever. It's like no, you got to keep grinding and push past that if you ever want to be successful in whatever you want to do. To be honest, which. I'm not saying like you know what I mean. Everyone quit their job and chase their dreams because you still got to make that bag first. Exactly. Like, you got to find that balance, and whether that's like sacrificing partying and shit, which a lot of people aren't willing to do, honestly. Exactly. Like,
and I did.
They can't. I know I've been there too. It's like you can't expect shit to get better for yourself. You ain't willing to like take
if you don't change, like if you don't change, and how do you expect anything else?
Yeah,
to change?
I think like probably
you cannot.
Honestly, it was kind of hard for a long time for me to get into like podcasts and stuff like that because I'd work all week long, and then when I had my kid, I spent all my quality time with my kid, and then on top of that, the weekends I was off, I was up there working Monday through Sunday. So I fully know the struggle and how it like you're taking time away from shit like that, and you got to come in and figure out what's more important, and from there on.
Well, that's what's up though.
Hell yeah.
So we know the album's coming out the 31st. When we got a deluxe planned, the fucking meta hip hop community now. It's fucking ridiculous to me, to be honest. Everyone wants a deluxe as soon as that album drops.
Right. And I told my producer about that because low key, like the album hasn't even dropped yet, and I have 4 more songs wrote that are ready to go.
So we might actually have a possibility. That's what's up.
Like I have 4 that's ready to go.
But also, don't be afraid to let that music breathe for a little bit, because like obviously, like you're up and coming and stuff, but like a lot of artists, like Young Thug, I like Young Thug a lot, but recently he'll just drop a bullshit ass like 22 album, and then 2 months later another bullshit ass album, and both of them maybe have like 2 good songs out of all of it. It's like, you know what I mean? If you put a little bit more time into it, you could have an album of good songs versus just 2 songs. But it's whatever it is, but
this album took a year.
I respect that.
A year to the date that it took to record it.
That's what's up, though. That's a grind waiting to happen. I hope that does well for you, my man. I've been talking to a lot of people about it and shit, but I'm looking forward to hearing that when that comes out.
Oh yeah,
and the music video stuff. That's cool as fuck to me. I like the concept of the whole movie thing too, because like.
People that doesn't get done.
Not only that, but like music videos themselves have gone down in quality. Like usually it's just a bunch of bullshit, like you know, like cars, money, drugs. It's like you watch it, you know, put on TV, but like, when's the last time you're like, oh man, that's music video, and like you get chills. It makes every time you hear the song, you think that video type shit. You're like, this was up. Makes you love that song.
I will say something probably controversial right now. I kind of like Joyner Lucas.
Oh, I love Joyner.
I do not think he's bad at all.
I've never thought he was. He was a great
The Revenge video. The Revenge video. The music video for that is so good. I love that song. Or ADHD. There's another great song.
I was like listening to Joyner like a long time ago. Like I'm a huge Tech 9 fan, like Strange Music and all of them. And there was a song called Sriracha, which had Logic and Joyner. And that's actually what caused their beef. Joyner and Logic, but they ended up squashing that, obviously. But Joyner's always been a fucking good storyteller. I'm glad he's getting put on now.
Yeah, Joyner and Tory Lanez had beef. Actually.
Tory Lanez,
and Joyner ripped him apart, bro. Tory Lanez, nah, bro. Listen, I like Tory Lanez too. I think he's got some good music. But like he flopped on that.
Yeah,
but there's another one they squashed that freestyle. Yeah. Jordan's always crazy off all those freestyles, though. The mask off, all of them. That's when he called the beef out for Logic. But shit, who's another artist I've been listening to?
I like Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh yeah, he's my man too.
I can listen to every song on the album and I know him word for word.
Hell yeah.
He's just one of those guys, like I said, I can't even almost clarify him as a rapper almost, you know what I mean? But
I just love his style. Like he sings, he does it all. It's crazy. And when the shit comes on, it just puts me in a whole different vibe. And
it's music for the soul.
Have y'all heard Lil Sky's new album, Unbothered?
See, I'm not gonna lie. I'm usually a person who says like, I don't like Lil Skies, but then I'll hear a song like, that's actually a good song.
Yeah, listen, I used to listen to Lil Skies like a long time ago, like the song Fake or like Red Roses. Like that's some good ass songs by him. But he's got one on here with. Have you ever heard Having My Way? With Lil Durk. That's a good ass song.
You gotta come for Durk, yo.
Yeah, he's got one called Ice Water with Trippie Redd.
That's the one I like.
Probably one of the best songs on the album.
Trippie Redd's another guy. Just nigga out of Ohio, but he making it. So
right.
42 Doug also just dropped a new album called Freedom Boys.
That's a good one.
You heard that? I've heard a little bit of it, and from what I've heard, I like it. It's not bad.
That's usually how I get put onto other artists. When the artists I like, if they're featured on that album, you know what I'm saying, I'll usually come by, listen to that song at least. Like, oh, this guy pretty good too. Same story with Doug. He has a song on that album with Roddy Ricch. Roddy Ricch is another guy I respect a lot.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Damn, he's a back there
balling.
One of the goats, Moneybagg Yo, man. I love.
He's so goofy looking.
Like him,
really? He's so goofy looking, but I love his songs for no reason.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like him. He feels like a watered down Kevin Gates. How Kevin Gates used to be, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's what.
Where's that Morbid though? I haven't heard Kevin Gates in a minute either.
Oh,
yeah.
But Kevin Gates, he used to be bumping. He used to put out a lot of good music too.
Yeah, he did.
That was another artist. I guess I grew up listening to Kevin Gates because that'd been like 2013 vibes. He was going strong.
You know who just dropped a song? God damn it! I just seen it. Who the fuck was it? They just dropped a song. Cowboy. Actually, 1%.
See, Cowboy, I don't know how I feel about him either yet.
Okay, listen, I used to listen to some like Barbarian with Lil TJ.
Cowboy, he was actually in the freshman last summer. That's how I first heard of him. But the song you would know with Drake, Look Alive. No, that's Block Boy. Fuck. What does Cowboy have then?
He's got one song? With it was
I know the song with
Envy Me.
That's what I know.
It was Envy Me. Or Chariot with who's that guy? It's got Meek Mill, Lil Durk, and I think Young Thug. Young Thug.
Meek Mill, I respect the fuck out of.
Yeah.
Like I was a Meek Mill fan, but then I watched this documentary about all his like prison probation shit, and like I didn't know the whole story behind that stuff. Like he got on probation for a fake drug charge because they thought he fit the profile. You know what I mean? Being black. That's it. And they literally like beat like the door. They used his face to like break into the door type shit. And like, there's one album where like he has his face all fucked up, and that's his mugshot from that night. Yeah. But because of that fake charge and stuff, they gave him like 9 years probation, and he was already like selling mixtapes and stuff, and like already doing like small tours and shit. But his judge would do everything in his her power to actually like stop him, because like you would have to normally get all that shit signed off with your probation officer. Like, yeah, like technically he's on house arrest, but like he could go to work so he could go perform. But like, let's say a venue is like, oh, they have to switch venues at the last minute. They have to run that by the judge, and then that would take weeks. You know what I mean? They got like 20 minutes to do that type shit. Right. And I don't know. It was one of those things where like Jay-Z ended up getting involved in stuff and helping him out with like the lawyers and shit. But like, it just sucks like how much they were trying to fuck with his money as he's trying to be a better person. You know what I mean? Be a legit person versus the one they're trying to paint him as. Shit. But that documentary, it made me a Meek man. Like, I was like, this is my nigga right here. I'll listen to whatever he drops. And sometimes it's weak shit, but you know.
T Grizzly, actually, that Robbery part 1 and part 2.
He's a good storyteller.
Yes, that was a good ass song. Mm-hmm. Actually, a song that I really like to listen to that like hypes me up is Faith by Buka 600 and featuring T Grizzly. That's a good ass song. It's a pretty good song. You should listen to it sometime.
Which I've always
having like a bright future and shit like that.
I've only like started listening to Buka just because of the OTF album and shit, but
yeah, that Jump, good ass.
That's
song.
A good one. That's always gonna be a banger. Man, I forgot about T Grizzly, man. He's a good one though.
First Day Out.
Yeah, I was about to say that too.
The First Day Out.
Everyone tried to copy that flow for a while there.
God's Warrior, that's a good one. Or Young Grizzly World. I love that song. Yeah. I think that's got Melly on it, doesn't it? Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. It might. It might. I know
he's done 2 or 3 songs with Melly at least. Yeah. And they're all bangers.
See, I'm going to say this, and I know this is going to be controversial, but like I'm not like the biggest fan of that Florida sound, to be honest, like Kodak and like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, though?
I fuck with some old Kodak, though.
I don't fuck with Kodak. I fuck
really?
with Denzel Curry.
I love
Denzel.
And like, good. I love Denzel. I love X, like Sad or the Hard X. You know what I mean? But even those, I don't consider those Florida sounds like There's a typical like SoundCloud sound is what I'm talking about, and it's almost shitty. And like they're blowing up. That's the crazy part. It's like good for them, get that money, but like who's listening to this?
Well, I don't know why Melly getting no money. He died. He gonna die.
Yeah.
But
well, talking about 6ix9ine, how he's still making money.
I don't know. You said something about hard rappers.
Yeah.
I know.
One of my favorite.
That's why I can ask for a celebrity boxing match.
For real.
Like,
please come on.
Favorite and like hardest rappers I've ever listened to is Ludlow, easily, 100%.
See, I know I've heard that name, but I've never heard the song.
Go hard. So
what's the name one's like the top song? Because I might have heard
187 On Demand.
Shit, nah.
In and Out.
Oh, but you and Juicy were listening to that one day.
Oh yeah,
that's
me and
what
Juicy
it was.
listened to a lot of Ludlow.
Okay, that makes sense because I hadn't heard of them until then, actually. But that's what I like because I love all sorts of hip hop. You know what I mean? Like versus like drill rap is good and stuff, but like I don't know. I like a lot of like the old school hip hop. Like I grew up off of like Outkast. You know what I mean?
I bet you've heard this song, Composure.
Coolio.
Composure featuring Lil Durk.
I think so. Actually,
that's him. That's
Okay.
fucking
That's
Ludlow. Yeah, that's a good ass song. He's got one with fucking Lil Uzi, YB in the mirror.
Namir honestly can eat one. I don't like Namir either.
I
I like Corday, but Namir and Almighty J, they're the weaker of the two out of those three. But that's why Corday dropped, well, not to be honest, YBN Corday, he dropped the YBN off his name because their manager and lawyer owned that trademark. So whenever he would put out music, even as himself, that guy was getting money. You know what I'm saying? And like all of it type shit. Yeah. That's the shit that like I hate about this industry because it's so predatorial. People will get, and I get it too because, you know, every aspiring person who's chasing their dream, if they're getting told like, yeah, I can help that, make it a little easier. You know what I mean? You're not thinking of like, you're going to screw me over later.
Yeah.
You know, that's supposed to be the person helping you type shit.
Right.
But that person who, or when you like sign a contract or something with a record deal, next thing you know, they're taking every profit from every stream possible.
Any rapper that doesn't sign a deal instantly has more respect.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I respect.
Like you got it on your own. Like nobody helped you.
Right.
Like you did that all yourself. Like be proud of that shit.
I'm guessing, are you not signed or like anything like that?
No.
That's what I imagine.
Exactly.
I respect that a lot more.
Yeah,
that's what I lead to.
So what's your relationship with your producer? Like
we cool, man. Like all right, so this is how it went. The dude has a brand. It's called D Productions. Okay. He does producing and mastering. Bro, like I've known him since like 2011. Okay. We like when I was rapping back then, me and him was doing songs like
that's what's
all the time, and all we had was a laptop that's probably like 25 years younger or older than that one.
Right.
And then we had Logitech headset from Office Depot, the one you plug in, and then that, and then you just flip the mic down, and we sitting there, we sitting on his back porch, sitting here making all the songs and shit, man. And anyway, like we ended up doing community service together. We ended up like going through the same job program. Like we was just always around each other. Like, man, you do music? Yeah, I do music. I rap. I can sing too. Well, I can't do that. Let's do something. Right. I was like, all right, shit, let's do it. And it just went on like that. And then some drama happened. You know what I'm saying? We had me and him didn't have beef. I had beef with somebody he didn't want me to have beef with.
I felt sure.
And then it hit the pinnacle, hit the bad spot. You know what I'm saying? And
you
then
trying to be the intermediate.
Me and him, like we lost contact for like, I don't know how long ago it was. 2011.
About 10 years ago now.
Yeah, bro. So like we lost contact for a long time. We see each other periodically, but it wasn't nothing like it was like a high and by like
right.
You know. And then just last year, I was going through some shit in my life. You know, everybody had a tough year last year.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
It was tough. But I'm out there chilling on my front porch, and he come driving by. Now I didn't even like see his face. All I saw, he had a big scruffy ass beard, and I saw the way he was leaning in his car. So I was like, "Hey, dude, bro," you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's stopped, turned back, look, came back. He came back. He like, "Bro, you stay right here." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, bro, I literally stay right around the corner. He's like, I'm gonna say, hey, what's your number? I'm gonna hit you real quick. So you have my number. So he take off and he leave. Like he gets like a block and a half down, and the first text he sends me, man, I missed your ass, bro. I was like, what up, though?
That's the type of shit we love to see.
What up, though?
Yeah, and then
we gotta go ad break real quick.
All right.
This episode is brought to you by Anchor. Anchor is a completely free tool that helps you to create, edit, and distribute your podcast with no hassle. Anchor will even help to partner you with sponsorships to help you earn money. That's right. Anchor also distributes your podcast automatically to services such as Spotify or Apple Podcasts, so you don't have to deal with that headache. And trust me, it's a mess. Anchor makes it simple, easy, and it's free. You can download Anchor today on the App Store or go to anchor.fm to get started. Thank you, and here's back to the episode. We're back. And we're back.
Yeah, so like I was saying, he took my number, he took off, and he got like a half block down. He was like, I miss your ass, bro. And I was like, damn, that's what's up though. And he like, you still do music? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, you got a studio? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, yo, I bet my studio is better than yours. I was like,
you guys never stop talking.
Right. And I was like, I bet. And he's like, man, you gotta come through tonight. You gotta come see it. And then, so I went over there. And saw the studio, and I sat down, and I was like, man, I ain't really even recorded shit like lately, bro. Like I just been writing a whole bunch of shit. The shit that I was trying to put out on my, I don't know nothing about that mastering and shit. I'm sitting trying to do it myself.
Same.
And then like at the same time, you lose passion for it while you're doing that, because you got to focus on, I got to write it. Now I got to record it. Now I got to sit down and master it, make it sound okay. Now that shit dead. So I told him I hadn't really done anything in a while. And he's like, man, I've been doing shit for a lot of people, bro. And he's like, I done got so good at this shit. And I was like, okay, let me see. So he playing some shit. And I'm hearing it, and then like as soon as like the beats coming on, like I'm hearing myself writing shit again.
There we go.
And I'm finding like ways to push it on there. So the night that I go there, I laid down 2 verses in like 2.5 hours, bro. Like I just laid down 2 verses, and then he like, bro, you still got it. He's like, you need to make an album. I was like, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's 2 verses. I'm like, I got a whole bunch of shit wrote.
For real.
And he was like, come through, record them. So. The first song that I recorded in his studio, like my own song, was Bros.
Shit!
The first single that I dropped, Bros. And then it just went on from there. Then I did my song SOL, and then I did my song. Then We Know was the 3rd song that I recorded. And I recorded 7 more after that. And if you ask me, I got better with every song.
There we go.
Y'all have heard the first 2.
Right.
And then
it's just going to keep getting better.
Yeah, man.
I like that, though.
Love to see.
Yeah, sir. So that's, me and him, we tight, man. Like, literally, me, him, and his buddy Eric, or Easy, I'm sorry. He worked for Easy Street Graphics. He the one that made my logos. Bro.
Okay.
So, and like we just been connecting, doing this shit like together, like all the way. Like he helped me run my fan page, like gave me suggestions and shit. You know what I'm saying? And him and my old lady, man, they took initiative. And then Eric was like, bro, I'm gonna get in on this. I'm gonna whip you up a logo, because I was making bogus ass logos. If you saw the Bros singles thing,
I
that little clover with the bullshit ass arrow, I was like, man, I just took 2 Google pictures and put them together. Yeah, that looked good.
That's what's up.
So
we love to see that fucking bro. And I'll say right now, you're my favorite local artist, and I know who I'm talking about. I talk about all the time. Fuck rap, not really, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
for me.
Right. Nah, I don't. I stay humble in that situation. If you go to my Facebook and you watch the live, right about 15 minutes left of the video, he tried bringing Random Tanner. Like, we're going to run a podcast and have Random Tanner on the show as our first celebrity. And I was like, boy, I started to do, I was like, and then I looked at the camera, I was like, I respect all rappers.
Right.
I don't like I'm humble, but
I ain't coming after him because like I really do respect him like as a person. You know what I mean? Like he does a lot for his community and like him chasing his dream. You know what I mean?
He's been
but it's just
for a long
like
time.
for me, not my type of artist. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like. And his fan base seems to be a certain type of people. That's what I make fun of. Guys are his fans.
Yeah.
So that ain't on him.
Yeah, I'm pretty goofy.
Right.
I went to this one event and he was there, and it's like 1 in the afternoon, and it's like all these old bikers. They're trying to hype them all up. They're just all looking at him like, why the fuck is he here?
Dude, it's always
But it's funny how he hypes people up.
Beat down Impala, this bitch in a tank top smoking 4 Newports, you know, has a 4 random Tanner signs all around the car. You're like, of course she does.
Makes sense.
Man. So are you planning on doing any like performing once that starts coming around?
Yeah.
Obviously becoming an artist during COVID type shit.
Yeah,
is
it sucks,
shut down
but,
stuff, but
yeah, as soon as the album drops, man, I'm getting booking on shows, man.
that's what's up.
I'm gonna be trying to make my way out to Elgin, Illinois,
Okay.
Crystal Lake, Wisconsin,
Yeah.
Idaho. I don't know the town name, but my producer said he got me a show in Idaho for when shit
Damn.
opens up.
That's what's up though.
And you know, I'll probably be doing a few here. Like the one thing that I don't want to do is I don't want to get caught up as the local rapper.
I know what you mean.
I don't want that. It's no disrespect. I'm not only trying to have 27,000 people's eyes on me, Clinton's population. I mean, that's nice. I love anybody who support me here, everything like that. I do anything for you. But I want
More.
I want more. I
Right.
want California
Stay
being
hungry.
like, hey, bro, you heard that new love next up?
Dude,
You
that's
know,
what I'm saying.
Hawaii. I want them motherfuckers playing that shit, little tiki bars and
That's
shit.
how you know it's a
You know what I
platform.
mean?
It's doing something. Other people, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
even this small podcast, it's like it's crazy to me that there are people listening that are out even outside the state. You know what
I
I'm
have
saying?
a bunch of people messaging me
Like-
from all over Canada,
That's lit.
Florida, New York, and I just have a bunch of people all just like the people that I know in my creative gaming and stuff like that. They all like, hey, let me listen to it. That shit was funny. It felt like we were in the room right next to it with you.
But even
And
you,
like-
like you show up to this Indiana town, ain't nobody's heard of you. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you bring in 20 people, let's say. Next thing you know, they're like, okay, maybe half of them enjoyed that concert. Those people all tell their friends about it. Now you got
Exactly.
at least 20 people who know about you.
Exactly.
And
That's
until
the
they
growth.
tell, you know what I'm saying? It's
That's
like
the
next
growth.
time you go there, there's 30 people.
Now,
You
don't-
know?
Now, don't
Type
get
shit.
me wrong. Don't
Right.
get me wrong. Like I said, I will be looking to do shows elsewhere,
Right.
but I'm definitely gonna do it. I'm gonna do a certain amount here. Like,
Oh, yeah, you got it.
I got
You gotta
to.
show your pride, dude.
Right,
Yeah.
and like,
Definitely let us know when that's happening. You know I'll be there.
Oh, yeah. Yup.
Yeah, turning that crowd.
Next opportunity. Like,
Right,
like
that's
I
what I was
said,
saying. Like, I don't even know when that type of shit's coming back. For,
Right.
like to be honest, but like
They doing like virtual ones and
Right.
shit like that, but
those virtual concerts get fucked.
Right.
I know some at the
Yeah.
drive-ins and shit like
yeah,
that.
like just stupid shit. No
Well, like the
point.
big artists and stuff. Well, a lot of artists realized how fucked they are with their their contracts because when they stopped touring, their money flow stopped coming
Right.
in.
Yeah.
So a lot of them were doing these virtual concerts just to get some money or like to sell merch again because a lot of those concerts you'd be able to buy merch for whatever.
Right.
And it's just really crazy how the music industry adapted for a little bit there. But everyone's like, I'm not paying for this virtual ass concert. That's
Right.
going to be literally streamed. Like, it's no different than me watching the music videos. Like,
Have you seen the Lyrical Lemonade Summer Smash?
yeah, they already sold
Oh,
out. I was
Really? Yeah, I seen that too. They're already sold out. That's crazy. But there was actually a VIP ticket available. It was like $400 and some, and I was like,
And like,
Oh.
I like Lyrical Lemonade a lot, actually.
but they got like little Skies, little Tekka, little Yachty, little Baby, you know, Ski Mask,
Where the fuck Yachty been?
Blueface.
I know,
I
right?
don't know,
Uzi.
man.
Yachty been gone.
All I
Kid
heard was
Leroy,
he went
Pooh
balled out one
Shiesty.
day, buying like $18,000 worth of TVs, and then I haven't heard from him since.
Mm-hmm, bro. See, Lil Boat's only been putting music out now, like, I feel like almost out of obligation. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
he'll put a song out that would not be popular if he wasn't famous.
Right.
But it's Lil Boat doing his bullshit.
Right.
And I love him so much, but
I
like we need a
swear.
good Lil Boat album again. I feel that.
Like low key, like Lil Yachty is just the He's just the more commercial version of Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, honestly though, I agree with that.
Yeah, that's what
really
that
do.
is.
That's the
I never even thought about
that,
that, but I agree with that 100%.
Tyler Creator is one of the funniest.
He is, bro. Yo.
Like,
I've used.
I don't want to classify him as a rapper,
my
but
stream.
like rapper,
Just-
comedian, bro. He's
just a
hilarious.
person,
He's
yeah.
hilarious.
He's
man.
just somebody you would like. If I do blow up, bro, he's the first person.
I want to meet him.
I want to see. I want to be with him and ASAP Rocky in the same
Oh,
room. Because
yeah.
that is comedy gold every time, bro.
Bro, I'm just sitting there crying.
I swear, bro.
I'd be
Probably
crying.
you get that'd be viral.
Oh,
Viral.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Damn,
Man, I don't
bro.
even know what other celebrities I'd want to meet. I haven't really thought about that.
Nah.
Like if I
Ryan
like,
Reynolds, I
famous
think
shit-
he's a pretty funny actor.
Yeah,
or
he's a
whatever.
funny ass motherfucker.
Like all those movies, like my favorite movie is Six Underground,
Yeah, that's a
and
very
I love
good
that
movie,
movie.
bro.
and it's
I've
so
seen
action
shit.
packed, and like just his humor is like my humor. That's
Yeah.
how we were in high school and
Yeah.
shit
Hell
like
yeah,
that.
right.
It was funny.
Fucking Van Wilder.
I guess if I had to
No.
choose right now, it'd be like DJ Ski because like he met Juice and X, and like he's just a really good music producer in general. So like I could learn a lot from him, just like about the music
Yeah.
industry. I'm so fascinated with that stuff because like I've always been into like music and stuff, but I know I'm not creative enough to like do lyrics or even beats. Like as cool as I think that is, like you said, that shit's hard. Like I'm over here trying to learn how to just do the fucking drum snares off of a beat, yet alone all 6 layers type
Yeah.
shit. Like, god damn. But nowadays they got fucking GarageBand on your app phone. You can just do whatever. But that shit's crazy to me.
I don't know. My grandpa, he was actually in a band, a country band, and he just explained. He was old school. Like he had spoons. He's like, hey, you can make an instrument out of anything. He grabbed 2 spoons together and he just click clack them on his knee, and he just started singing some old blues or whatever while he's drinking a 30-pack. And he's like, yeah, this man will be like, the key to writing down music is write how you're feeling in life as of right now. Write it down in a story and then go through and adjust it and make it into a song. That's how he explained writing music to me. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I have a little bit here and there, but it's kind of cool getting to know how the industry works a little bit. stuff like
Right.
that.
Oh yeah.
So what's your process to writing a song? What'd you say?
Low key, I'm always in a musical mood. Like really.
See, that's how I felt too.
I can like anytime I'm around something and like if somebody says something or if I look at something like the right way or something, I'll be thinking about like I don't know.
Or like if
Like-
you hear repetitive sounds and shit,
Yeah,
like
like-
around you and shit, like you just start like hearing a beat to it for no reason.
Like people think that like people be thinking I'm bullshit when I tell them this. Like, but when I'm in like if I'm in like an AC area where you can hear like with the around you and shit, or if I'm around machinery at work and shit, bro. And if I zone out hard enough, like in what I'm doing, then I can like hear songs in my head, like real, like not just mentally hearing them, bro, but like literally I hear like it's coming out of a speaker, like bro, into my ear and shit, like Breaking Benjamin, So Cold, bro. Like I don't know why, but that song every single time that I'm around something like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I can hear that shit out of that. So like when that shit, when anytime if that song's not playing in my head, if Breaking Benjamin ain't going in there, then I'm hearing a different type of beat and I'm thinking of my own shit. Like okay, I can say this, I can say that, and at the same time I'm hearing a beat in my head, bro.
And have you always been like that, or like do you think you always had like
bro.
rewire your brain type
Always.
So when would you say you first started writing music?
The first time I still remember almost word for word my first ever rap that I wrote, and it was when I was 14 years old,
shit?
bro.
Okay, that's what's
I
up.
can still remember. Hold on. it's embarrassing,
No,
bro.
I know
But I
what
thought
you mean,
I thought I was the shit.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah.
So it's just like I'm Lil G, I'm a thug coming through the spot. You think you tough enough, nigga? Come and test your what the fuck? Come and test your luck. Cause I'm ready to rumble whenever you are. You might not end up dead with a permanent scar to your heart. You better be ready to get torn apart. Oh damn! And then it kind of blanks out a little bit. But yeah, bro, I wrote that when I was 14.
That's what's
bro.
up,
That was
though.
the first shit.
Yeah.
And then I wrote a fucking punk rock song out of nowhere. Don't know why, but it was right around the time of Fucking A. I can't remember, bro. But it was right around the time of the fucking dance.
Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, but the ones before Fallout Boy.
Fallout Boy.
Okay,
Fallout Boy. That's what I meant.
That was back then. And there was when that shit was popular, and where I was at the time, we didn't have CDs. It was just whatever was on the radio.
For real.
On the radio.
Yeah.
So we're going down in America over and over and over again. So I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm tired of listening to this one. I'm gonna make one myself.
Right.
It was the only one playing on the radio at the time. I'm like, God damn it.
No, I felt that, man. That's what I was saying. Like, I like how your sound sounds just because, like, it sounds like more than just hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I respect that a lot, that you're doing your own sound versus trying to, like, copy someone else's flow. You know what I mean? Once I heard this, I was like, this man found his own sound.
Yeah.
And I like that a lot.
That's
even, like, if other people aren't fucking with it or type shit, it's you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what the only thing you can do.
If you love it, you love it. If you hate it, hey, I appreciate you even giving it a listen.
For real.
Still got paid.
Right.
When
You still listen. You still a fan.
Hey, you still a fan. You know
When
what
I hear about like stealing flow, the first thing that comes to mind is like Pop Smoke, right? Dusty Locane.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever heard of him, he completely stole Pop Smoke's flow.
Hold on. Speaker knockers, Nav.
Oh
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
And I've always said I don't even like Nav.
Yeah.
He'll have a good feature every once in a while, but
Yeah.
his own music sucks.
Yeah.
And that's probably it. I agree with that too, though. That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, bro. That's the
Never
first thing.
thought about it like that, but yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Fuck that.
Yo, speaker knockers,
Fuck that.
bro. He straight up bit him, bro.
That
I was
reminds
gonna
me
say
like
that when we
Mario.
was talking about speaker knockers
Yeah.
earlier. For real. That is speaker knockers 2.0.
Yeah, that reminds me
Or
of
half,
everybody like
0.5.
hating on Leroy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That reminds me of everybody hating on Leroy for like claiming that he stole Juice WRLD's flow, but like Juice WRLD, they literally live together.
But do you
when they were
realize
kids.
that the landscape of rap now is it's really hard to get your own fans because there's already so many different groups of fans. Okay,
Yeah.
so the thing that sucks is if you make a song and this person's like, well, his song doesn't sound like my favorite rapper song.
Yeah.
You know, they don't sound alike, so I don't like him. You know what I mean? Like that's how it is these days. If you're not biting somebody or doing the same type of style, flow and shit as they are, just with a different tone voice or vice versa, if you're not sounding like them, just using your own flow and shit, people won't. That's the only way you're getting paid these days.
Yeah.
That is true.
You have to copycat.
Like,
you have to.
A lot of people, they do only like stand like one rapper for some reason. You know what I mean? They aren't so like listening to everyone, which is so weird to me because like, how would you not get sick of that? Like people like DaBaby. Like I like DaBaby, but like I'm not a big fan. Exactly. A person who's listened to a whole DaBaby album and then the next one, I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, what are you doing? You got something.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Doses is right because it's like one or two songs.
Or you can tell them low key, you might need to just go listen to some fucking EDM if you want that same that every single DaBaby beat has that fucking the same bass punchline, bro, and it's just like, get out, man. I need some variety, bro.
It feels like after listening to the song Bop by DaBaby, every single song sounds like that song.
Exactly.
And I hate it.
Exactly.
I can't get into it anymore.
And that's why I miss the old Post Malone. Old Post Malone. Because now, after he made that, you probably think that you are better now. Every single song he gets on sounds like that, bro. Yo. It's just like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Which I do get because like that's what like you know what I mean, that's what those white girls want.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest. Like
no, he made a song with Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah,
that actually wasn't that bad.
Take what you want.
It wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah. But what were we just talking about before Post Malone, man?
DaBaby.
Yeah, DaBaby.
DaBaby. You know, I was thinking Migos, but I like Migos a lot. Even though they're ones that everyone tried to copy their flow too. But.
No bullshit. I was listening to the Migos, and this is gonna sound absurd, but I was listening to the Migos back in 2014, bro.
Yeah.
Like before they ever like the first mixtape they dropped was called it was the first YRN, Young Rich Niggas. I had that motherfucker, bro, and I got it on my mixtapes.
Yeah, I remember
the free.
Mixtapes,
Yeah, you could just download any mix. So I was like, who the fuck is he? But man, they had this song, adios, adios. And I was just like, these niggas hard. And I'm fucking playing them. I'm letting my cousin hear them and all that shit. And next thing I know, I hadn't seen my cousin for a couple weeks. I go over there, his ass over there, banging, adios, adios. I'm like, yo, I told you. And I put a lot of people on Amigos. My little dude, Nick DeMar, bro. I don't know if y'all know him, but he'll tell you straight up, man. Like, yeah, he was the first nigga I ever heard bumping.
That's what's up. I remember my buddy showed me the Hannah Montana song. That was the first one I heard, right?
And you know what's crazy?
I think that was like 2015.
The most disrespected Migo is the one who originally put the Migos on, and that is Takeoff, bro. Takeoff's flow is the reason that the Migos got put on, because when they got put on, Offset was still in jail. He wasn't even dropping shit with him. You know what I mean? It was only Quavo and motherfucking Takeoff. And it was a perfect combo because you get Quavo, who sound like fucking 08 Gucci on fucking auto-tune. Yep. And you get Takeoff, who's got a very unique old 80-year-old man sounding voice, but can spit like a motherfucker. For real. And that was just a perfect recipe for success, bro. Like, and now, like, have you guys listened to the last Rocket album by Takeoff?
Yeah, actually, yes.
Bro, that album is so hard. And then Father of Four by Offset, you heard it, you ain't like, boy. And then you listen to Quavo's album, Huncho. He's supposed to be the Huncho. Right. It was the biggest ass album out of all three, bro. It was trash.
That album let me down so much.
It was trash.
But I feel like out of the three, Quavo's the biggest though.
Yeah.
He has the biggest fan base out of all three, which makes zero sense.
It makes complete sense, bro, because if you look at any of the album covers, who's always in the front? Quavo's in the front on all the albums, bro. He's the face of the Migos. When you think of the Migos, 90% of people who don't even listen to the Migos but know who the Migos are gonna say, Quavo. "Oh, you talking about Quavo?" Because he's the face. He's the one that they decided to push. I'm good, but yeah, so of course he's gonna have more fans. But his talent compared to Offset and Takeoff's, stop it, man. Stop it. He doesn't even need to be in the group, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like. Oh man, if y'all want to sign me, you can still do it, but I'm just giving my honest take on it. You know what I'm saying? Like talking to the Migos. You know what I'm saying? If you want to sign me, I'll still take the deal. But I'm being honest with you right now. Yeah, so
that would be dope. Actually, Migos would be dope to me just because of how much they've influenced a lot of generations. A lot of people say, well, T.I. says he's the father of trap. I don't want to put that to him. I don't think yet. I like T.I. too. Like I liked old T.I. music, I guess, because like, you know what I mean, like 2008, that's the type of shit that was bumping. But like nowadays, you know what I mean? Like T.I. ain't got no much good music.
No, bro. Nope. And I'm trying to think of which song it was that did it in for me. It probably was that shit that all the strippers love, that fucking you can have whatever.
I know, right?
After that shit, I was just like, T.I., man.
Right?
I'm like, T.I., man, what happened, bro?
He's like, see me in
the street, but nigga, you don't know me. That shit like that, that's what you expect. Just like with Nelly, it was over when he dropped Over. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Nelly, the song Over, that killed his career. It was over. He got his in-car revoked. No. Nelly can have him, country. He's all yours.
He was just performing in Mount Carroll.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, he doubt bad if he's there.
That's where you at, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it was that song that did it to him.
He must not be getting money from Ride With Me anymore.
Right, man.
Oh man, who else be doing bad? I think. Let's think. I don't know where Gucci's been, to be honest, but he ain't doing bad. I just think he switched over to more of like the production side because a lot of people don't realize that like Pooh Shiesty, he put him on actually. And I like Pooh Shiesty. He's one of the rappers coming up that I like a lot too. He's one that he's got that southern flow, but I like it. You know what I mean?
It's all right.
A lot of people.
Ace Hood, bro.
Oh yeah.
Ace Hood. You know? Oh man.
I don't know who it is.
Oh yeah, you do. I put funk in that good Jamaican. That's Ace Hood. Okay, and I woke up in a.
That's the one I was trying to think of.
Fucking GTA 5, bro.
Yeah.
I love that shit all the
I still
time,
listen
bro.
to all his albums, bro. He's got this new one called Mr. Hood.
Yup.
That is a dumb album, bro. That shit is cold. You need to get up on him, man. I guarantee you like it. But yeah, he don't get talked about at all. And it's because when DJ Khaled was making his resurgence, people don't know Ace Hood was still signed with DJ Khaled even during all those years that he was gone before he came back and got a key or whatever the fuck.
I fucking hate DJ.
I hate him so.
He's so goofy.
He's a chode.
I
Once
literally-
again, you can still sign me.
For real. I talk about all the time. He's one of those clowns that, like, yeah, he's a good producer and can make good beats, but he's gotten so ahead of himself and, like, you know what I mean? Like, screaming, we the best, and all this bullshit. And all of his songs nowadays almost sound like they have too much production, which sounds like it shouldn't be a bad thing, but, like, it is. It sounds like it's him trying to blend all these rappers into pop.
Yep.
And it's never works out. His albums don't do that well, but I don't know how he still makes money, to be honest. That's the
He
thing.
gambles a lot. I've watched like some documentaries and shit like that.
Really?
Like any big Vegas events and shit like that, he's there betting on it, gambling. Everybody comes to his house and stuff like that. This man's always buying new kicks too. Like this like little ass kid. Like
It's like Kanye West said, Kanye West is like, I don't even make money off of music. If anything, it hurts me to put music out because I end up losing money off of it. How much he invested into it? Man, he's making money off of his Yeezys, his Old Gap collab for 10 years.
God. Have you seen those one Yeezys or whatever where they have a little strap? It's like a Jesus strap.
I refuse. I swear Kanye at this point is just like, how much dumb shit can I sell white people? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Some of these shoes aren't even like
The first Yeezys.
There's no events that you can wear this Jesus singles.
The first,
he's gonna rub them raw. Look at
the first Yeezys, the 350s, I think, the Boost. Those were nice, all of them, decent. Breads, belugas, fucking zebras, all of them are nice. But anything after that is just fucking garbage,
man.
garbage, and like. People only buy it when they have enough money for it. Like, that's it. It's like rich people that buy it.
I don't know why I think about this a lot, but I do. I think about how much he probably hated Kim Kardashian. You know what I'm saying? And like that divorce, I'm surprised it lasted this long.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Every video you would see him together, he just looks pissed off.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
It's a curse, bro. There's a Kardashian curse.
For real.
They all turn girls.
You know what I mean? Lamar went from being an NBA champion to a fucking crack-addled skeleton for Megan and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you do that to somebody? How you
Travis Scott made him drop some of the worst music ever.
Yeah,
I like Travis Scott, but this bullshit we've been getting from him is pissing me off.
You can't back to Rodeo, man. Rodeo was that Rodeo was when he was that dude.
For real. And I've been waiting for that album to come to fucking Days Before Rodeo. That's one of my favorite albums too. Waiting for that to come to anything but SoundCloud.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that shit annoying, bro?
Because I stopped paying for SoundCloud, so I was like, an ad every 10 seconds.
I had heard that the Days Before Rodeo actually caused a stir with him because somebody leaked that shit. That Days of Rodeo wasn't even given his authority to put it out. So that's the only place they could get it to was SoundCloud.
That's crazy.
Somebody did that with Lil Wayne's Last Dedication too. Yeah. They leaked it on the SoundCloud before it was ever anywhere else to get and shit.
It's crazy how much songs get leaked because as a Juice WRLD fan, I'm in like a lot of the forums and shit where they leak the music.
Yeah.
And I don't ever like respect like how, like, for example, they just leaked a song today. They're milking so much money for this guy who's already dead, you know what I mean, songs to come out. And they're like paying $15K per song to get leaked nowadays. And like most other songs, like for every other artist, is never going to be above like 4,000, and that's expensive. But it's like these people are ruthless when they just try to get as much money as possible. The leakers, you know what I mean, and they're not even any production part of it at all. Like, that's what kills me. Versus like some artists, they'll leak their music intentionally because they know that like that song will never get released anyways or something, or like they're like fuck their label. A lot of the times they're putting it out. Uzi did that with the EXO Tour Life at first. Where that shit blew up, obviously. And they're like, we got to put this on now. We're making money.
That's another reason why I like Uzi. He doesn't give a fuck.
No.
In fact, the last album that he dropped, Eternal Take, well, I guess that's not his last album now, but That one kept getting pushed back. Well, it had a lawsuit because he did this thing with Heaven's Gate. He was like ripping off their like
The
logo.
artwork and shit.
Yeah, so he had that lawsuit for a little bit, but then songs were leaking off of it. And Uzi's the type of person when his songs leak, he says, "I'm not releasing it anymore." So I remember like 6 out of like the 13 songs leaked, and so like he had to rework that whole album. He's like, "Nope, y'all ruined that one." You know what I mean? You're still getting Eternal Tape, but it's a whole different idea type shit. And I'm like, I still fuck with Uzi, you know what I mean? But I was like, damn, thanks a lot. These dicks had to ruin it for everyone else type shit.
Right.
Because it'd be those fire leaks, and you know they're never coming out now. It's like, fuck. Oh, shit, though.
But, like, Juice WRLD's last album, The Legends Never Die, when I listened to it, I would just like to say I was deeply upset.
All right, hold on. We gotta go to ad break again. Yeah. We'll be back. All right, welcome back. So to keep going with The Legends Never Die, I want to just say first off the gate, that album. So for Juice WRLD, there is an album coming out that he planned called Outriders. Eventually, I don't know when the fuck that's gonna come out, or Outsiders.
Yeah, better be soon.
But so the rumors are for this year, it's not coming out, Outsiders, but there's going to be the documentary that comes out and a soundtrack that comes out with it. But that's going to be another album of just like leaks, which I'm fine with. But Legends Never Die, that was a memorial album by his label, which again is cool, I guess. But I'm more interested in like what the artist had planned,
right?
And like I want to get that last project he had done before he died because it was finished.
I'm really mad because when I heard the album, I had already heard every single song of it.
Yeah.
I had already heard it, and I'm like, really? Like y'all couldn't have like. You know, like you said, like put out what he had.
Like a Tupac. Because Tupac had 4 albums recorded that they were able to release after his death, bro.
But no idea. See, the thing is that like the Juice WRLD stuff, they have the stuff to make the albums.
Yeah.
So many people have already come out about it. Like, so Kid Cudi, he has a song recorded with. Cudi. Oh, I do too.
Oh yeah.
He has a song that's coming out with recorded with Juice, and they got asked about it. He's like, yeah, that song's most likely never coming out. The team behind Juice right now is so greedy with their money. Everyone involved in a song, which could be like 10 to 20 people, are fighting for their percentages to be the highest it can be because they know it's going to blow up. You know what I mean? And so each song gets stuck at every clearance possible because every producer and engineer who put one thing on there is like, nope, give me the, you know what I mean? And those labels are like, fuck that. Yeah. And so it's so crazy with that shit because he's like, if Juice was alive, this song would have came out tomorrow. That's what Kid Cudi said. I was like, man, like this shit sucks.
Oh yeah.
But it, like now with DMX, like he's about to have his album come out this like actually Friday, and I'm interested in how that's gonna handle. You know what I mean?
Because you know what's crazy?
What's up?
X is the first rapper I ever heard, bro.
Really?
Like when it came to rap, yeah, man. Because like I said, it was my grandma and my uncle. And
yeah.
Like it was mainly just like R&B and shit,
right?
like Joe and shit like that. And, then my uncle did get the Great Depression album by DMX, and he wouldn't play it around me and shit, you know what I mean? But his ass ran to the store one day, and I hit that CD button, and it came on, and it was that Damien, bro. I don't know if y'all ever heard the song Damien.
Yeah,
it was Damien 3.
Yeah,
the third one. Oh my God, hey yo D, this your nigga D. Fuck, you forgot about me? Hey, that right there, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit hard. I was like, so yeah, bro. And then when he passed, man, I was like, damn. My producer and me both, like, we weren't together none, but we both like played DMX the whole day after he died. Bro.
I felt that
all day.
Like the thing about his death too. Well, obviously it was like kind of sudden, but like it was so weird how it was because he, like, you know what I mean? He was in critical condition, and then his manager was like, no, he's doing fine. And then like 10 hours later, he's like, no, the manager was given the complete opposite news. He's still on a ventilator and actually closer to death. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what a flip up. Like, how does his manager like get the wrong information like that bad? And I'm like, Jesus Christ. But like, when I heard he was going to the ICU the first visit, I was like, you know what I mean? I was like, I was already hurt. I wasn't expecting him to be good. I would have been happy, of course, but I was like, oh, fuck. I remember literally, I went to my roommate. I was like, did you just see this shit? He's like, bro.
Bro, the day that Juice WRLD died, when I woke up and like that was the first shit I seen, I went, ain't no fucking went. I set my phone down and I went right back to bed. I was
Right.
like, nah.
You can't do it's too early for this shit.
Right. Meanwhile, Vaughn, when I found out Vaughn died, I wasn't sad. I was more of like,
Damn,
you
like,
know,
I was just starting
I was
to
like, this
really
fucking dipshit. Like,
I was
god
really
damn it.
just starting to get into his music.
Like,
too.
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't feel the same for him as I did when Nipsey died.
Exactly. Exactly.
That shit was trash.
Oh man, what was that song that Nipsey had? It was with
fucking trash.
it was with Big Sean,
Yeah.
Nipsey, and what the fuck's that song called?
Fuck, bro.
Big Sean who? And Nipsey.
Big Sean, Nipsey, and there's someone else. Hold on.
I thought he was talking about Deep Reverence, bro.
Yes.
That song is so.
Yes, that's the song.
And I'm the Don because the streets said it. Hey, yeah, bro.
It's a good ass
Nipsey
song.
was
I love
too.
that song.
That's crazy.
Hearing his voice on like a newer beat was just so refreshing.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, I forgot about Nipsey. It's been a year of everyone. You know what I mean? It gets numb to it. Like it's sad, but like, god damn. Like X was a sad one too. DMX was sad. Like, see the difference. Like, I remember X being sad because like that was over. Same with Pop. Like needless violence. You know what I mean? It's just like, bro. Yeah. Like Juice and Peep, that one's sad in a different sense because like it was self-destructive type shit, and like it's still sad, but like, and then Vaughn on the other hand, it's like, well,
gangbanger,
for real, like
talking about it, the
disrespect,
time,
like the disrespect amount too, like that's the thing. It's like, you know what I mean? You can't be out here fucking saying shit like, oh yeah, fuck you, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you can, hold on, you can, but you gotta be on 6ix9ine's level before you can, bro. You're not on 6ix9ine's level to where he literally has 15 people. He knew he was safe to say all that shit that he was saying. No matter how he felt, he say it. I got my protection.
No, for real. 6ix9ine is one of the biggest clowns. I cannot believe he got.
He's a Jake Paul troll.
Like that's what's crazy is like Vaughn, 100% he's killed. Like 100% he's a killer. But like the crazy thing is he was literally trying to fist fight, and then like. And the other guy, he was fucking him up, and then he got ran up on and shot, and like, I don't know. I heard some shit about like his last words were like, "Nah, y'all let him get me."
Yeah,
that's like the fuck wrong with you? No, y'all let him get me.
What it was, it's his girl was crying and said, "Why y'all crying? You're all the ones who let him get me." And I was like, "That's one of the coldest things as the last words, bro."
Bro, she said you better start going around. Grabbing them old block chains and shit.
I couldn't believe that shit. I
was like, bro, I was like, woo, girl.
Man, you know that's the thing. Everyone was they're like, fuck. Damn. But that's still like I said, it is sad, obviously. But like, I don't want to say he brought it on himself, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Advertising killed me his whole career. Bro.
Versus exactly.
You know what's crazy is like now they're talking about you know. They're killing fucking.
Is it Quando Rondo?
Yeah, Quando Rondo. Quando Rondo actually released an album on YouTube. What the fuck is it called?
Of course, it's always on YouTube. Only on YouTube.
Yeah, I think it's
NBA because they can't put the music anywhere else. Fuck NBA. Not that I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of
his album. It's called Before My Time Up, and one of the songs on here. Hold on. What's it called? My Killer Coming.
Mm-hmm.
That was after Lil Durk bought out his whole show and then he canceled.
Oh yeah, that's the petty shit I love. Like that, I'll take. You know what I'm saying?
Like that's the crazy shit. Is it's like Quando's still alive.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm pretty sure I seen some shit about him getting shot up.
Oh, he was shot at. Yeah, and he will definitely get chased after for a while, to be honest. And that was another thing that I found interesting when I was watching a lot of Vaughn interviews, because they were saying like they were talking about when he was live, like he was like, "Are you afraid like when you are at like concerts and shit, like the shit you say, like people, anyone's gonna pull up on you?" He's like, "No, to be honest, because when I'm out at another like touring, you know what I mean, I haven't killed or I haven't taken from anyone in the, like Florida or you know what I mean or Tennessee, wherever they're at. Like if there are people coming up as fans." And he's like, because like, you know, you already being famous, you know, you got people who are going to be watching you. You don't know if it's because they're a fan or if they're, you know what I mean, type shit. And he's like, everywhere besides almost Chicago, you know what I mean? He's fine. Well, you know, but like there is when you got to worry about like, oh, is this person a fan? Is it because I'm famous, or is it because 2 weeks ago I robbed this person who's related to that type shit? Because like even though like a lot of people don't realize this, even like those big suburb areas, it's still kind of the same shit as small town world. It's just on a bigger scale of the sense where like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'll have those smaller connections where like, well, who are you? Oh, you're my brother's dealer from 2 years ago. Oh, you know what I'm saying? And so like you still have almost connections with a lot of people down there. So once you fuck over a person, it's side versus side type shit. That's crazy to me, but at the same point, you still gotta protect yours. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I get it, but it's a cruel like environment to try to train people that's how you have to live. Also, like it's crazy to me, but what else could be done? I guess we're getting too high at this point. Shit, I'm about to wrap it up. You guys thinking so? I appreciate you coming on, my man. This has been awesome.
Nice for having me.
It's been a quick hour, so
and thank you for the merch. I really appreciate it, man.
Dude, I cannot wait. One more time though, we'll drop the link and stuff in the description. But what's your name? Next Up on Spotify.
On Spotify.
There we go. Album coming 31st Memorial Day. Fucking download it. Fucking party all. Get drunk. Get high to it.
I also have physical copies too, and I was gonna bring y'all those.
Oh, that's what's up.
But the album cover is just finishing up.
Oh,
done.
dope.
So
dope.
the albums are